available to many others. I believe that's why you have asked me to come here. My name is Gabriel Makan. I first got in touch with this international leadership development opportunity called the Global Leadership Summit in 2008. So this year makes it 15 years. And I have the honor to be part of the pioneer team in Jos with the late, of blessed memory, Reverend Dr. Musa Asake, one time General Secretary of EQUA, and thereafter lecturer at the Jos EQUA Theological Seminary. The two of us were contacted by the international body to be part of starting the conference in Jos. And I'm glad to say that from Jos, this Global Leadership Summit has reached out to 5 other states under my coordination. So I'm a regional coordinator. There are 2 of us in northern Nigeria, but I coordinate Plateau, Benue, Bauchi, Gombe, Kaduna, which has 2 sites, one in Kaduna, one in Ebiu Zaria, Sokoto, and of course, Akwanga, part of Nasarawa State. So I'm glad to have the opportunity to be here with you today.
Yeah, it's a pleasure, Reverend. It's interesting to know that we have not seen for some time. Last year was 1 or 2 things couldn't make us to attend, but that was just the break in the last 12 years. As for those who are watching and following us live in various platforms, can you briefly, in a nutshell, tell our audience, our global audience, what GLS is all about?
Okay, Global Leadership Summit is a platform for leadership development. It was started by a group of pastors in Chicago who felt that they needed to team up together and see how they can improve their pastoral work by learning from each other. And so they came up under the coordination of Bill Hybels then. That was in 1995. Okay, they wanted to make an example of how leadership should be better delivered in a church setting. And that passion over the years made the Global Leadership Summit a very highly revered platform that brings together other leaders from corporate business, from education, from nonprofit, and including church. Okay, because those who attended felt that, see, the principles that they were sharing were not only Bible based, but they were also applicable in other spheres of life, because they were not just talking about exposing the Bible, but they were talking about other qualities that are needed for good leadership delivery in whichever sphere one finds himself. So over the last 29 years, in 2005 will be 30 years, Global Leadership Summit has expanded to over 130 countries. The live event holds in Chicago every year, and that pulls together participants from, like the 2023 summit, there were participants from over 30 countries that attended. And then it's beamed by satellite to about 400 locations in North America, okay, who follow real time via satellite, with the exception of slight time zone difference, because in the US, you also have about 3 different time zones: the Eastern, the Central, the Pacific, okay, with a difference of like 3 hours, 2 hours, 1 hour within the same country. But for us internationally, the content, okay, the delivery of the faculty at the live event is repackaged and subtitles are added, okay, to enable, like English speaking countries, for instance, to at least be able to have some cushioning effect in terms